British Sunday afternoon. Sun is shining. Love, life, motivation. This is going to be more of a motivational chat, a live stream, you know. I was talking to a buddy of mine last night, and, you know, he said, man, what happened to your YouTube? And I said, man, you know, I was on vacation for a good month or two. So I'm just now coming out of it, and I got to get back into the groove, and I want to find my groove. And so it's about motivation. So right now, as I come out of this period that I had with my mental health and getting back in a good location, getting back in a good mindset, as I start having this release here and there, you know, it's about trying to get back to core me. What's core me? And that's what I've been on this journey of discovery for the last 2 months or so. You know, life and business is always coming at me left, right, and center. But therapy is something that I have found to be very helpful and helps me ground myself to deal with the pressures of life, whether they're coming from hey, Carly, thanks for a quick hello. This is just a quick one, chilling. I just wanted to make a quick chat, talk about Sunday, because today is a nice day here in England. Sun is shining. I'm actually in a queue to get the car washed. It's totally filthy dirty. But, you know, I just wanted to say that, you know, I've actually, over the last couple days, I've actually started writing down some video ideas that I want to make, content I want to create, and then I want to go out there and start to create that content and put it out there. So, you know, I'm going to keep doing the lives, having that conversation with you guys. I'm going to keep doing the Sunday pub quiz, that type of stuff. But I'm going to get back into why I did the channel in the first place, which was about documentation, giving you guys an insight to my life, what it's like to live overseas. You know, I'll bring you guys into some of my meetings, you know, if I can, if people want to be on camera, you know, stuff like that. Give you guys some of the more behind the scenes, nuanced looks of what goes on. Things of when I'm traveling, you know. I'm going to be, you know, I'm clearly going to be hitting the road pretty soon here. You know, I got to go. What's kind of on the agenda for the next couple months? I mean, I need to go to California, because I got to give, you know, I've donated like $25,000 to my university, Cal Poly. So there's a donor type of thing in April. Unfortunately, I'm going to eventually have to go to Atlanta because my auntie is passing away. She's terminal. You know, let me see, I got some Middle East travel to do. It reminds me, I need to call that lawyer. It just reminded me. So I got a lot of stuff. There's some things I want to film, and I'm going to do that for the channel and keep that going. But, you know, I just wanted to share my Sunday. This is my Sunday. I'm going to have a lazy Sunday. Go get the car washed if I can. I mean, look at this queue. I mean, we queuing up. And, yeah. So how's everybody Sunday today? The weather's fantastic. It's glorious. Oh, dang, I forget. Hit the like button. Hit the thumbs up button, please, to support more of these go live events. But yeah, so 2023's gotten off to a rocky start when it comes to the channel. But 1 second, just drop something. But now I'm getting back in focus. I'm feeling more like me. So, woo. There we go. Let's put this bad boy in park. Let's get this car washed. So, hey, sit and spin it, Carly. I'm watching. I thought I saw Sang earlier. Maybe I didn't. I'm watching ASCII like a hawk. What's ASCII? What's that? I don't know what that is. You know, I don't watch too much television. Man, that's a nice colored car right there. That blue, ooh, that look nice. That is a nice colored blue. Look at that. Look at this. I mean, that's a really pretty blue. I like it. All right, Carly, don't get in trouble now. Your boss is coming. See you later. Yeah, see you at the pub quiz. I'm definitely gonna do that. Ah, the volcano in Iceland. I don't know much about it, but this is just a quick chat. There's 50 cms of ground uplift. Wow. Oh wow, it's crazy. Man, you know what I need to talk about? What's been on my heart to talk about recently is this earthquake in Syria and Turkey. I was just reading an article about this young man who spent a couple days, buried, and how he did a video and he said how, like death can come to you so fast out of nowhere. And you see what these people are going through, and it's heartbreaking to see these people who've been buried 10 days, 12 days, and it's still pulling people out. And it's the human casualty that's going on, but there's this human element of fighting to survive, wanting to survive, and finding ways to survive. So people are like, this one guy, I think he did like 8 days, and he was saved because the ceiling collapsed, but it landed on the ceiling. Hey, Elsie, it's unbelievable. It landed on the ceiling, the ceiling collapsed, then it landed on the refrigerator, and it landed on the cabinets, so he was in that gap there, so he was saved by his refrigerator and his cabinets, so he had this gap, and then he had to survive off drinking his urine, but it was freezing cold, so just the human ability to find a way to live in these challenging times. There was one where I saw these 2 kids in the rubble. The doctors get in there and they just find these 2 kids and they're alive. And the girl is just like, don't leave me. The guy was like, I will not move from here. I will fall asleep right here if I have to, until we get you out. And it was just heartbreaking to see these kids just stuck in this rubble with nowhere to move, And what's sad is, I've talked about this to some people before, is that there's a whole host of people who have passed, who died, but probably would have lived if we could have got to them sooner. They just died because they were stuck for a week. Yes, listen to the stories of the survivors. It's wrenching. It's heart-wrenching. And you guys, for those, you guys know I've gone through an ordeal over the, December and January, and where I was at mentally. But, to see these people survive this, and then understand that the people that survive are going to have survivor's guilt. They're going to need therapy. It's like, I'm just curious how these people, how they're going to rebuild some of these remote villages. Will they ever come back? Because you see some of the aerials, the whole town, the whole village is obliterated. And you're thinking Turkey's a poor country to begin with, and these areas in Syria is a poor area to begin with. Who's going to put the money into wanting to even rebuild in these remote areas? Hey, Carly, thank you. Welcome back. Now we're just talking about Syria and Turkey, and just the heroism that we're seeing, the survivalism that we're seeing, the tragedy which is this loss of life that we're seeing. And it's just there's stories of the humanism that's there, where people are trying to save life. That is like positive. That is like uplifting. But we can't forget that it's like some 30,000, probably by the end of it all, it might tip over to 50,000 people passed away, perished in this event. And it's going to be a large subset of people who would have survived, but for being stuck underground for 2 weeks and come to exposure, because it's freezing cold there. dehydration. You know, I watched the Bear Grylls. He does this thing where he puts people on an island and they sit there. And the thing that always gets me about that is, I tell people, it's like, you can go, man, you can go weeks without eating because most people just have too much body fat anyways. You can go weeks without eating a thing, but you can only go days without drinking. Oh yeah, then the survive. LC, good point. Good, a very poignant point is the survivors. They've lost everything, and I've said to people is, where do you go when there is nowhere to go? So, let's be clear. Like, you got people in southern Turkey who are refugees from Syria, and they're in Turkey now. They've lost everything there. They have no place to go. It's not like the the Western countries have just gonna, okay, now let's take these 300,000 people who are now displaced with nothing, and now let's bring them into our borders. We're like, no, stay over there, and we'll bring the aid. But it's just like, how do you bring the aid to these remote villages? It was an area I saw where the road was literally impossible to pass. Like, impossible. I don't care if you had government military equipment, no vehicle could make it through that. And where do you go when nowhere to go? What do you do when there's nothing to do? And then you're in these countries where you give aid, but all that aid, a good 20-30% is going to be siphoned off and put into the pockets of the highly connected. Yeah, more needs to be done. That's right. But it's what to do. Like, I want to help. I don't know how to help. It's just tragic. It's just tragic. And government. If COVID and the pandemic has shown us anything, if there's a lesson that you can glean off of that, is government is good when everything can be good. I should say this. It can be good when everything is functioning. But when there's a natural disaster and you're talking about hundreds of thousands of people, government cannot get to every place when there's help needed. And, I talk about this in the context where in America, there's police brutality, this notion that police keep you safe. And the police don't keep you safe. We keep ourselves safe. Because when seconds matter, police are minutes away. And so, we as a people keep ourselves safe, as a community keep ourselves safe. And just like when this natural disaster happened, it's not government that's showing up. It's the people have to show up. Government can help and support. They play a mega role in everything that follows. But it really is the people. It's the human. It's the setting aside our differences to help people in need. Because if it was you stuck in there, you would want the people outside, whoever you're conflicting with, to come in there and get you out. We can deal with the conflict later. That can come later. That has to be on hold. We got to get people out of here. And seeing what these people are doing, and I'm happy to see, the UK has sent a delegation, America sent a delegation, Israel sent a delegation, the Germans have sent a delegation, the French have sent a delegation. Everybody has sent a delegation to help and try to rescue these people. But there's still places in Syria where no help has arrived. Like, people are literally there. And how many of these people could have survived if there wasn't this civil war going on in Syria, and the government and the aid could have got into these remote places? We'll never know, but that's a casualty that we've lost. IKEA houses, like the houses that can be made of shipping crates, easy to uplift, easy to dismantle. That's a good idea. Yeah, shipping container houses. There's old shipping containers everywhere that just need minor retrofitting. that can become habitable. But you gotta realize these remote villages, where are you gonna get all the concrete? Where are you gonna get all the material in some of these places to rebuild? It doesn't look like they got enough hands on deck for the kind of cars they got coming through here. Yeah, they really don't have enough people here. And so it's interesting, like, just what to do, how to help these people. We all, they need help, and they need mega help. Man, at this rate, it's gonna be an hour before this car gets washed. Turn that car, man, it's gonna be a long time. Let's hit that like button, to hit the thumbs up button. But man, what a nice Sunday here in England. It's a nice sunny day, 13 degrees. It's doing pretty good. Outdoor pizza oven, so much room to bake a lot of daily bread. Oh yeah, but okay. Yes, you can get these outdoor ovens. You can make them out of the material that's on the ground. But then the question is, how do you get the dough, the ingredients, the bread, the water, all of that, What do you do when there's nowhere to go? When there's nothing works? I'm not sitting there saying tomorrow I'm about to go out and become one of those, what is the term? It's not a hoarder. It's not the hoarders. They're the people who, they plan. They got like 2 years of stuff for the apocalypse, stored away. There's a word that they use. And, yeah, I'm not, preppers, that's the word, preppers. I'm not about to be a prepper. But it does say, like, do you have bottled water laying around the house? Do you cycle through that bottled water? Do you have ways to filter water? I might buy one of those. Matter of fact, I am going to buy one of those little filter things, so you could just drink, like they sell it like a straw. You can just like literally go up to a pond or a stream and drink out of it. I think I'm going to order me 2 of those, just in case. It's better to have it, not need it, than to need it and not have it. Yeah, I think I am going to get one of those, and I'll stash them, like one in the car, one in the house, something like that. I'm probably going to do something like that just in case. Because, man, you can go days without eating, and I know I got enough body fat to allow my body to survive 3 weeks with no food. So, I'm probably going to go on that extreme Bear Grill diet. All right. Oh shit, put the car in park. Sorry, man. Roll this window up. Yeah, I'm quiet. I'm at work counting. What are you counting, Carly? So, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of prepping, a little bit, but I ain't about to like prep and have like 4 or 5 years worth of gear for prep for the apocalypse. But I'm definitely going to try to get some stuff in place. Some long shelved, dehydrated, powdered milk, water, some loads of cans of beans or something. Something that can have like forever shelf life. Ooh, a bunch of honey. Because honey never expires. But it got to be real honey. Oi, VC. How we doing? So yeah, I'm not gonna become a prepper, but I'm definitely gonna try to get some stuff in place. If this thing has shown me anything. Oh man. Oh, you got a go bag. Yeah, I don't have no go bag. That's the thing. That's what it is. I'm not gonna prep too crazy, but I'm gonna have a go bag. That's what it is. I'm gonna have a bag staged, ready to go. That's what it is. That's the word I'm looking for. Where these preppers, they ready to they thinking the purge is getting ready to start any day of the week now. And so they're ready to batten down the hatches and start killing off neighbors and stuff like that, But I'm just saying, I want to have a go bag. Maybe I get one of them satellite phones. Ooh, that'd be cool. I bet you can get a satellite phone, like an old one though. Like a 10-year-old model. You probably get that off of eBay for dirt cheap. Let me get something like that. Some walkie-talkies. Ooh, yeah. Get some walkie-talkies. So 2 walkie-talkies. Man, this prepping thing sounds kind of interesting now that I'm talking about it. Maybe I'll do that. Let me see. If I'm going to have a go bag and the apocalypse is coming, I'm going to have at least 2 walkie-talkies. I'm going to have some filter straws for water. I'm going to have some dry goods to eat. What else? Some rope. What else? Oh, something to start a fire. Purification tablets. Some tablets in case you get the runs. What else would you need in a prepper's bag? What else? What are good, a go bag, not a prepper thing, but to go. Some flares maybe. Ooh, and some foil to make like a canopy thing. I got to think like Bear Grylls. Like what would I need if I was on Bear Grylls Island? Oh, and a pocket knife. Got to have something like that, like one of those everything knives. One of them everything things, whatever they come. Make me think of exactly like Walking Dead. Change your underwear. Very important. Very important. Socks, rope, tourniquet, knife, gauze, bandage, tape, bottle opener. Yes, bottle opener. In case it's kind of like the scene from what's that Will Smith movie? I Am Legend. I want to break in somebody's house and got nothing but cans of beans and I can't get to it, so I gotta have that. So I need rope, gauze. I need now I'm about to turn into like a full-on prepper. I'm gonna have everything. I'm gonna have a go bag. But the problem in this country, you can't have like no gun, no. But don't need that. I'll get a bat. I'll just keep a bat. But I know in this country you can't have a bat if you're staging it for protection. But at least I can have it and say I want to hit the. Yes, there'll be a pub quiz. And hit the bat, and then I need to get some barbed wire. Put it around there, call me Negan, and be ready. Now, there is this loophole that I saw. So in the UK, apparently, you can have, this is, that's what happens with laws. You can have, like they have these big old zombie apocalypse knives that you can find online. You can have one of these knives, but if it says like zombie apocalypse, that's illegal. But if you have it as like a thing, it's like, I got to look into it again. But I remember seeing something like that. So yeah, I'm going to try to, maybe that's my new little thing. Get a to-go bag, because I don't have no to-go bag. And then, yeah, purification tablets, rope, something to start a fire, because I sure as heck ain't going to be out there with like a Native American like pole thing. I need flint. I need to be like, we got fire. Man, what else would you need? What else would you need in a prepper's bag, a go bag? Flashlight, major key. Yeah, first aid kit and a flashlight. For sure, flashlight. Need that. Man, when is car gonna get washed? We've been in this day for 23 minutes. All right, what we gonna get? We gonna get the exterior. No. For big cars, inside out, 20 pounds. Man, I want them to wash the seats though. What else? Exterior polish. Man, we just get the inside outside wash. Now, if I get a flashlight, I'm not talking about a fleshlight, a flashlight. Let me see, you need rock climbing rope, mag light, miniature machete, thermal first aid blanket. That's the word I was looking for. Thermal, -40 sleeping bag. Yeah, there we go. A hammock. Everybody's coming. Salt, sugar. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, like, man, I'm gonna really make me up a bag. Watch me. Watch me have a bag like in a week. I doubt I have a prepper's bag, but I'm gonna try. But all jokes aside, like, you need that. And I'm definitely gonna try to give me 2 walkie-talkies, long-range walkie-talkies, and then maybe a solar. Ooh, that's what you need. Also, a solar powered charger battery thing. So then I could charge up these devices, something like that. But you gotta have power. So if the world comes to an end, I have all those things. I don't know how we devolved into, I wanted this to be a motivational thing on Sunday. We've talked about survival. We've talked about me getting a car wash. We talked about things I want to film. And now we're talking about the end of the world zombie apocalypse. How the hell did we get to that? I don't know. I don't know. It's weird like that. But keep hitting that like button. Keep hitting the thumbs up button. Battery, spare phone that has a changeable battery. Yeah, so the iPhone probably not going to be a good idea. But one of those, yeah. So, man, how big is this prepper bag going to be? It's going to have to be like one of those, like, you know, go to the army backpacks. I want a small thing. Something light. Oh, yeah. I might have to get a bunch of tampons, too. Now that I think about it, not because I'm going to bleed, but in case I'm bleeding. Sure, I'm going to need that. Bunch of tampons need to be in there. You never know. Them things are super absorbent. Shoot. Yeah. Here I am. Grown man I'm gonna go right into the Morrisons. I'm like, hey, where the tampon section at? I need 30. I need 30 tampons, please, just for me. I'm gonna have to get the heavy duty ones too, though. Like, well, that's what yeah, so that's something that we missed in our prep bag, our go bag. Gotta have those. Gotta have a bunch of those, the super duper ones. And things is like, it'd be a godsend if somebody's bleeding. Oh man, are they ever gonna get to washing this car? Man, it's like 30 minutes at the thing. So we have everything. But oh, you know what? Soap. Since I'm at the car wash, soap. What is that? We're gonna be in there. We're gonna be at the apocalypse stinking. I'm gonna have to baptize myself, clean myself in the dirty River Trent. Ibuprofen, paracetamol, both tablets, liquid form. Yep. Antiseptic, antifungal creams. Man, this bag gonna weigh like 1,000 pounds. I don't know how they do it. This don't sound like a to-go bag. This sound like a real survival bag. Make sure everything closed. Everything closed. Everything closed. I want a proper wash. This car is filthy dirty. But anyways, I'm hoping everybody's having a good Sunday. This was just a chat, just to say happy Sunday here in England. It's been a really good day so far. Played poker, won 20 pounds, which is always a good thing. Okay, I'll be standing on the road if you need me. What do you mean, LC? Hold on, let me see. Hold on. I missed your thing. What do you mean you're gonna be standing on the road? I don't get it. Something to make a hammock, because you got to get off the ground. If Bear Grylls has taught me anything, you got to be ready to sleep off the ground. And I definitely gonna be like Negan. I mean, a baseball bat with barbed wire around it, just in case. Just in case. So yeah. Man, when they gonna start the actual washing though? Oh, yeah, I'm right. Ooh. Muchas gracias. Yes. And I'm coming. Right there. All right. Yeah, so we just here getting the car washed on this beautiful British Sunday. Got a couple days out of the insane asylum, Gotham's Arcane Asylum. Getting back to myself, guys. Laughing, joking, smiling, having a good time. And yeah, man. Things are looking up. So far, so good. Things are looking up. I need to get a haircut. Yeah, I need to get shaved. I'm looking and get myself to the gym. Yeah, I do need to take my time. That you know what? All jokes aside, you know, you guys know, and that's a good point because I have this thing to act like everything is rosy right now, and it's not. And I'm still having to do the coping, do the therapies, do all that kind of stuff, and I can't try to take on too much at one time. I have to identify my triggers and make sure I control myself, which is true. Elsie says, like, when the apocalypse comes, you don't want to be here for what's left. Yeah, me either. If it comes, I don't know. Maybe the lucky ones will be the ones that aren't here, but you know, we'll see. We'll see. I know we're just theoretically talking. Man, this car is, if you guys can see the outside of this car was filthy dirty. Like, filthy dirty. You couldn't even see the license plate. I'd be screwed in the apocalypse, you know. Oh, yeah. Booze and oxycodone. Now, here they're making an I Am Legend 2. Apparently that's going to come out, which would be pretty cool. I thought I Am Legend was, like, an amazing movie. I'm surprised it's taken 12 years to even start making the I Am Legend 2. And I Am Legend 2 is going to be based on COVID. You watch. Oh, yeah. Well, at least they're finally washing the car. Man, hit that like button. We started to get people in here. People want to hear this voice for some reason. But we just chilling here, getting the car washed on a British Sunday, just talking about whatever comes to mind. We've been all over the map of what we're talking about. You know. Thank you, man. Thank you. It's taken about 30 minutes just to get this car washed. I went live the moment I pulled into the queue. I thought it would take 10 minutes. So, yeah. That's that. Hey, Carly, LC, VC, Howard, Damien when he shows up, and everybody else that shows up. All right, we're gonna do pub quiz later tonight, 8:30 p.m. GMT 0 English time. We're gonna do that, and yeah. So I'm gonna see you guys there. I'm gonna get out this car, let them clean this thing out, and was that the one with the dog? Yeah, it was the one with the dog, LC. So I'll see you guys later. I'm just doing some stuff, doing some errands. Hopefully I can get my face cut up and look pretty. And I will see you guys later. Peace, guys.